Breaking news, Bulls fans. The Chicago Bulls have just pulled off one of the biggest trades in recent NBA history. Kevin Durant and Mitchell Robinson are now officially part of the Bulls lineup. That's right, KD and Robinson are bringing their superstar talents to the Windy City, and this blockbuster move has everyone talking. Could this be the start of a new Bulls dynasty? Stick around, because we're diving deep into how this trade went down, what it means for Chicago's championship hopes, and why the rest of the league should be on high alert. Welcome to Chicago Bulls News, your go-to source for the latest updates on the Windy City's favorite team. We've got you covered with breaking news, trade rumors, and in-depth analysis of everything Bulls. From United Center to the front office, we're bringing you the inside scoop. Hit subscribe and let's talk Bulls basketball. The Chicago Bulls have made a colossal move, shaking up the entire NBA landscape. We're talking about a superstar duo joining the Windy City. Yes, you heard it right. Kevin Durant and Mitchell Robinson are now wearing Bulls jerseys, and this move has turned Chicago into a championship contender overnight. So, if you're a Bulls fan or just a basketball enthusiast, sit back, relax, and let's dive into this massive news. Okay, so let's break down exactly what happened. In a move that no one saw coming, the Chicago Bulls orchestrated a trade that brings two massive names to their roster, Kevin Durant and Mitchell Robinson. Yes, KD, the former MVP, and Mitchell Robinson, one of the most intimidating big men in the league, are now part of the Bulls roster. Fans have been waiting for a major shakeup, and it seems like the front office has finally delivered. But what does this trade look like? What did the Bulls give up to land these stars? And how did this deal even come about? Let's unpack it. This deal was nothing short of a masterstroke by the Bulls management. According to sources, Chicago sent DeMar DeRozan, Alex Caruso, and multiple first-round draft picks to the Brooklyn Nets in exchange for Kevin Durant. Meanwhile, in a separate but coordinated deal, the Bulls acquired Mitchell Robinson from the New York Knicks, sending them Patrick Williams and a future second-round pick. These trades have been in the works for weeks, and it's clear the Bulls front office was laser-focused on making a significant splash before the season begins. To Bulls, Kevin Durant, Mitchell Robinson. To Nets, DeMar DeRozan, Alex Caruso, 2 first-round picks. To Knicks, Patrick Williams, future second-round pick. So, why is this such a big deal? Well, let's start with Kevin Durant. We're talking about one of the greatest scorers of all time. A guy who can drop 30 points on any given night and make it look effortless. Adding KD to this Bulls lineup instantly elevates their offensive firepower. He's a proven winner, a 2-time NBA champion, and someone who can lead a team deep into the playoffs. He brings experience, skill, and a killer instinct that's been missing from the Bulls for a while. Now, pair that with Mitchell Robinson. This guy is an absolute beast in the paint. Known for his shot blocking and rebounding, he brings a defensive edge that will allow the Bulls to compete with the bigger teams in the East. Imagine having Robinson protecting the rim while KD is draining shots on the other end. It's the perfect balance of offense and defense, and it changes the entire dynamic of this Bulls team. The new Chicago Bulls lineup. Point guard, Kobe White. Shooting guard, Zach LaVine. Small forward, Kevin Durant. Power forward, Mitchell Robinson. Center, Nikola Vucevic. But how did we get here? How did the Bulls manage to pull off a trade of this magnitude? Well, insiders say it all started after last season when the Bulls were eliminated early in the playoffs. The front office knew they needed a big change, and they were willing to take risks. Negotiations were quiet, but they were persistent. They reached out to the Nets, who were in the midst of their own internal chaos, and saw an opportunity. Brooklyn wanted to rebuild, and getting players like DeRozan and Caruso, along with future assets, was appealing for them. As for the Knicks, they've been looking for more versatile forwards, and Patrick Williams fit that bill. Once the groundwork was laid, it was just a matter of getting all parties to agree. And it looks like Bulls GM Mark Eversley managed to convince everyone. Now, let's talk about what this means for the Eastern Conference. The Bulls have officially entered the conversation as one of the favorites to win the East. With Durant and Robinson joining forces with Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic, this team is stacked. We're talking about a starting five that can compete with anyone. They've got scoring, defense, experience, and youth. Teams like the Milwaukee Bucks, Boston Celtics, and Miami Heat now have a new threat to deal with. Chicago's playoff aspirations just skyrocketed, and fans are already buzzing about a potential showdown between the Bulls and the Bucks in the playoffs. Imagine the matchups: Durant versus Giannis, LaVine versus Middleton, Robinson battling it out with Brook Lopez. It's going to be must-watch basketball. Speaking of reactions, Kevin Durant has already spoken out about the trade. In an interview, he said, "I'm excited to be here. Chicago is a storied franchise, and I'm looking forward to helping bring another championship to this city." Those are some powerful words from KD, and you can tell he's motivated to make this work. The national media has also been all over this story. ESPN, Bleacher Report, and all the major sports networks are calling this one of the biggest trades of the year. Analysts are already debating where the Bulls stand in the pecking order of the East. Some think they're still behind the Bucks and Celtics, while others believe this trade makes them the team to beat. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Of course, no trade is without its risks. While Durant is still a superstar, he's had his share of injuries in recent years. Can he stay healthy and lead this team through a grueling regular season and playoff run? And what about the chemistry? Adding two new pieces, no matter how talented, always comes with some growing pains. The Bulls will need time to gel, and head coach Billy Donovan will have to figure out how to make all these pieces fit seamlessly. But if they can get it right, this team has the potential to be a nightmare for the rest of the league. Overall, this is a game-changing moment for the Chicago Bulls. With Kevin Durant and Mitchell Robinson in the lineup, the Bulls have put the NBA on notice. The Windy City might just become the new epicenter of basketball excellence, and we can't wait to see how this plays out. What are your thoughts on this trade? Do you think the Bulls have what it takes to win it all this season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to smash that like button, share this video, and subscribe to Chicago Bulls News for more updates on this thrilling NBA season. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Until then, keep rooting for the Bulls, and let's hope this is the start of a new dynasty in Chicago.